On Your Vote 2024 jury selection resumed this morning in the hush money criminal trial of former President Donald Trump.
At the same time, President Joe Biden is in Pennsylvania selling voters on his economic plan. Ivan Rodriguez has the latest from the courtroom and the campaign trail.
Walking into the Manhattan courtroom Tuesday, former President Trump not mincing words.
This is a trial that should have never been brought.
Trump is accused of taking part in an illegal conspiracy to undermine the integrity of the 2016 election and an unlawful plan to suppress negative information, which prosecutors say includes a hush money payment to adult film star Stormy Daniels to hide an affair.
Donald Trump has completely lost control of the situation in the courtroom. You're seeing this very palpable fear of a criminal defendant.
Trump has denied the affair and pleaded not guilty to 34 counts of falsifying business records.
I should be right now in Pennsylvania, in Florida, in many other states, North Carolina, Georgia, campaigning. This is all coming from the Biden White House because the guy can't put two sentences together. He can't campaign.
Yet President Biden did stop in Scranton, Pennsylvania Tuesday afternoon, the start of a 3-day campaign in the Keystone State. He zeroed in on how his tax policy differs from Trump's.
When I look at the economy, I don't see it through the eyes of Mar-a-Lago. I see it through the eyes of Scranton, and that's not hyperbole. That's a fact. Where honesty and decency matter.
The president will travel to Pittsburgh Wednesday and Philadelphia on Thursday, where he'll continue pushing his economic plan.
No billionaire should pay a lower tax rate than a teacher, a nurse, a sanitation worker.
I'm Ivan Rodriguez reporting.